Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Nanakazi, and today we finna be ranking siege operators by how good they are. Something real quick before we start the siege tier list. My man Quinton, he's the one who thought out the whole idea for this siege tier list video. Shout out to him. He a cool dude. And also, I got some news for y'all OGs at the end of the video, so stick around to it then, because there's something I want y'all to know. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, kicking things off, we got Ying. I'm gonna put Ying at about I'm gonna say A tier, but she's close to being B tier. I don't mean close to being B tier in a disrespectful way, you know? It's like, she's good, she's just not on the same level as like other A tier operators would be in the rest of this list. You feel me? So anyway, let me break this down. Her gun is decent. It's not solid. It's not a solid gun. It's a decent gun, but it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? She has smokes and I think a heartbeat gadget. Yeah, a heartbeat gadget. And her gadget herself and her flashbangs is an amazing gadget. It's basically advanced flashbangs. You know, it's very good at getting defenders out of their positions, like getting them out of their angles, making them panic, making them assure themselves. Just very good at controlling what the defenders do, which is always a very valuable gadget. So that's why I put her at A tier. Alright, so next up, we got bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
Does he really have to be here, bro? Alright, next up we got Blackbeard. Like, do I even really have to explain why he's at the bottom? Honestly, do I really have to explain why he's at the bottom? This man, especially in these times, bro, his fragging power is way below average. Both his guns suck. Plus his gadget, one bullet is gone, bro. One bullet is gone. It's garbage now. There's no reason to play him. It's really easy to kill him. Like, I don't know. He's just not a good operator by any means. Not like what he used to be. Alright, so next we got Doc. Doc, I'm gonna give him a respectful B tier. His MP5 is good. Doesn't have the ACOG anymore, but it's still a good gun with the 1.5. His secondary gadgets are kind of decent. Not really nothing to like obsess over. And most of the time I feel like because there aren't many good docs out there, like people underestimate like the sheer power of having a healer. Because most of the time people use their stims to like either be selfish with them, spawn peek and then die. Like, I don't think people realize like how valuable that is. So I'm gonna put that up at B. So next we have Alibi. Alibi I'm also gonna put at B. Her gadget's good for getting information, good for tricking people. And plus her guns are also really fun to run around with. And she also has deployable shield and a secondary shotgun. So no need to really run the impacts, and plus the destroyable shield as a secondary gadget is also really strong in the current meta. So that's why I put her at B. Alright, so next up we have Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi's gadget is amazing. You can call people to find their location, and you could also pick up a dead defender's phone to hack into their cameras, which can just completely turn the tables on how a match is going. If you're a very like skilled mechanical aimer, I think you'll find her guns like very fun to use. I love her DMR, and I also love her SMG-12. The Bashi, she's a meme cannon. Let's all face it. Bashi isn't really viable unless you're just trying to like mess around. But other than that, yeah, her gadget's amazing, and me personally, I love her guns. So that's why I put her at A tier. Alright, so next up we got Thatcher. Thatcher is a clear S tier, and there's a reason why you see this guy banned in every ranked game you play. His gadget is an absolute menace to defender utility. He's not as strong as he used to be, because he used to just outright destroy defender utility, like nobody was safe. But now he only disables it. So that's a little tuned down on him, but even so, with a Heart Breacher, you can just get any wall you want. And that's why I put him at S. Next we got Capital. I'm gonna put Capital at C. His guns are decent, not really that good, but his gadget is okay. But I still put him at C because there are operators that do what he does just better, basically. He only really gets his time to shine when there's a diffuser down. Next is Mira. Mira I'm gonna put at S. She does a great job of what her roles entail, and that's basically keeping attackers at bay, just making sure that they're uncomfortable with pushing. That Black Mirror really makes sure that, you know, really makes the attackers think twice before they make a push or do anything rash. Buck I'm going to put at B. He's not a bad operator, has a really good gun, and his gadget's pretty decent. He does what he does best. Glaz, D. He's not a bad operator. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. He has his place in Rainbow Six Siege, but like his place is really specific, and it rarely ever happens. Clash, F. Do I really need to explain? Monty only really shines when the diffuser goes down. Maestro is B. Great gun and amazing gadget. Maverick, I'm gonna put Maverick at B solely for the reason that his guns aren't bad and he has no counters when it comes to getting hard walls. Nomad I'm gonna put at A. She's basically flank watch just without the watch because the gadget does it for you. Valkyrie I'm going to put also at A, but she's close to an S. Her gadget is amazing, great for gathering intel. Frost I'm going to put at Frost, I might change this later. Frost I'm going to put at a C, but she's a close B. Her gun is okay, high damage, but really low rate of fire, but it does have a 1.5. And also, in theory, her gadget shouldn't work, but it still does, if that makes sense. Twitch, I'm going to put... people might get mad at me for this, but I'm going to put her in hard C. She's only good for the gun, and her gadget's kind of weak. Gridlock, I'm going to put at B. Her F90 is amazing, and also her gadget is really handy when the diffuser goes down. She's basically a better Capitao. That's really all she is. Pulse, I'm going to put also at... Pulse, I'm also going to put at B. His gadget is good for finding enemy attackers, but his gun is So actually, that's why I'm going to move him down to C. Lion, his guns are solid. His gadget only valid when the diffuser goes down, so I'm going to put that at B. Tachanka does a very good job at keeping attackers at bay, and his guns are also very fun to use, so I'm going to also put him at B. Sophia, A tier. Do I really have to explain? Guns are amazing, gadgets amazing. I just like making the defenders uncomfortable, like getting out of a spot. Just basically controlling what they do. Kaid. I'm gonna put at A. He's a very good wall denier. He's better than Bandit. I mean, in my personal opinion, the only thing that keeps him from S is his choice of guns. Mute, I'm gonna put at B. He's an overall good operator. Nothing really to complain about him. He has a good set and a good gadget. Thermite is S tier. When it comes to breaching walls, he's the best at what he does, and there's no debate on that. His fuse goes off in 6 seconds, which is quick as hell, and also he makes a really big hole. Habana is Hatch Queen, and I give her that title for a reason. When it comes to breaching walls, she's not really that good as, say, Thermite or Ace, but when it comes to breaching hatches, she is the queen of it. and that's why I put her at A. First things first, I'm gonna move Pulse up to B, and I'm gonna say it right now. What keeps him from being A tier is his gun. The UMP 45 is decent. It's not a beast though, and that's what holds him back. Which it's a good thing that it holds him back because his gadget is really strong. So that's why I moved him back up to B. Rook, I'm also gonna put at B. His MP5 has a 2x, which is very rare to find on defense nowadays. And also his gadget is good. It makes good use of passive utility, and it just helps up the whole team in general. Ash, really good. Her gun is a force to be reckoned with. And her gadget is really good overall. Nothing to complain about it. Bandit is the balance out of Cade. Bandit has a better gun, but overall his gadget is weaker. Ella, let's see. Ella I'm gonna put at B. Her gun isn't what it used to be, but her gadget is still really annoying, but still really useful. Good at gathering intel and good at disorienting attackers. Sledge I'm also gonna put at B. He's basically, I can't really say he's like Buck. Buck and Sledge are two completely different people, just with the same purpose, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like they both have their own purposes. And also Buck has SMG-11, which puts him up there. If he didn't, I'd probably move him to C. Echo, A tier, can stop plants. Do I really need to explain? Castle, I don't know how I feel about Castle. To be honest, I can't really give like a very knowledgeable opinion on Castle, because I've never really seen people play Castle well. But in terms of what I see in his potential, I'm going to put him at B. Vigil is B in terms of fragging power alone. Smoke is A, for obvious reasons. Mozzie is also A. He's intel denial and also takes that intel for himself, which is very useful. Fuse is a solid D. He has his place in some situations, but not in very specific situations. His AK-12 is good, but he's also 3 armor, so he can't use the AK-12 to its fullest fragging extent. Blitz is E, obvious reasons. Finka is C. Jaeger is A, for obvious reasons. Cav is B, just for the gadget, honestly. When you actually get that interrogation off, it's very useful, but it's very hard to do. Legion is... I might move him later, but Legion is B, but a close A. IQ is B for the guns alone. Her gadget can be useful in some situations, but let's be honest, if you're picking IQ, you're using her for the G8. Don't lie. Capcan is B at a semi-close A. His tripwires are very useful for gathering intel and also just annoying the attackers, you know, chipping off their health before you actually get into that engagement. So that's why I put him at B, but with a close A. Jackal, I'm not really sure how I feel about Jackal. But the hell was that? But I'm going to put him at B. Warden, C. Nook, C. Wamai, A with a close S. Amaru, she has a good gun, but her gadget is mainly for memes. You don't really see Amaru used competitively like that. Callie is B with a close C, and I say she's a close C because of her sniper rifle. Sniper rifles are very hard to like make work in Siege. So if you have good mechanical aim, you'll love Callie, because not only does she destroy like electrical utility, but she also destroys mechanical utility, which is something that Thatcher doesn't do. But Thatcher also has fully automatic primaries. So that's what puts him above her. Goyo, A, obvious reasons. Oryx is C. His guns are average and his gadget is mainly just used for roaming. And if you're going to have a gadget that's mainly just useful for roaming, you're going to have some pretty powerful guns. And his guns aren't that bad, they're just not above average, especially compared to his gadget. Alright, now we're down to the last few. Ayana, E. Okay guns, below average gadget. Ace, A tier. Actually, you know what? Nah, S tier. Great gun, great gadget. Used to have smokes, but now he's got Claymore. But that doesn't deter from the fact that he's still a good operator. Malusi, I'm going to put at B. She has the MP5 now. She doesn't have the T5 like she used to. With the T5, she had heavy fragging power and was a 3-speed with a good gadget. So actually, I'm going to move her up to A because her gadget is really good. Zero is B, you know, he's over, like, all around. Aruni is A. Aruni is a very dangerous operator in the right hands. She technically offers intel, and she's basically like Capcan in the sense that, like, they could either destroy it, give you that intel, or they could walk through it, take damage, and still give you that intel. And lastly, Flores. Flores is a D. He has average guns and an average gadget. Alright, and some final adjustments. I'm going to move Valkyrie, Sophia, Hibana, Ash, and Dokkaebi up to S tier. I'll also move Flores into C tier, because Flores isn't, like, that good, but he's not this bad. And I'll also move Maestro up to A tier. And that's about it. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's not it. We finna move Buck and Sledge up to S tier. Yeah, S tier. I moved them up to S tier because, like, vertical play is like a very valid play style, and these two do it the best out of anyone. Vertical play can, like, decide the difference between the match, and these two having, like, gadgets that are built all the way around vertical play, it's just, like, I feel like I should put them at S. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move Sledge to A, but make him a close S. Because Sledge can only do vertical from downwards. Buck can do up and down due to his underbarrel shotgun. And that's about it. If you liked the video, if you liked the chart, then leave a like. If you agree or disagree with me in any way, because I may have pissed some people, I may have pissed a lot of people off with this. Leave a comment, tell me your opinion, tell me what you would have put in S tier. If you want to support me further than that, then I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. And to those of you who are already subscribing, give me that support. You already know that I appreciate y'all the most, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day and for the rest of the days to come. And that's all. I'll see y'all next time.